Hey everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another movie review. Now, having been a fan of Transformers for as long as I can remember, I had seen Transformers, the original film, and the Revenge of the Fallen, which was just horrid, and I was a little bit leery to actually see Dark of the Moon because I thought, oh, it's going to be even worse than Revenge of the Fallen, and I'm really afraid that Hasbro is going to dig themselves a fresh grave. So I wasn't really sure whether I would like this one or not, but I was pleasantly surprised. I thought that this was the best film in the entire trilogy. It had humor, it had action, adventure, suspense, betrayal, romance, and the plot was absolutely terrific, and I was entirely engrossed in the whole film. And for me to do that is rather difficult, to win me over right at the beginning, and I just absolutely loved it. I adored every single minute of it because it didn't feel like it was 2 hours at all. It just passed so quickly. It was non-stop action. But not only was it full of adrenaline pumping battle sequences, which I absolutely loved, but the whole story was very transfixing as well. And I think that they did a splendid job at that. I liked the new Autobots. I thought that they were just awesome, and the Wreckers were just sweet. They were really cool. They were just tough, no nonsense characters. Even if they were NASCAR vehicles, I still thought they were cool. But I think that my favorite Autobots, the newest ones, were the Ferrari and the Mercedes, just because they were so beautiful. I wanted that Ferrari. Of course, I've always wanted that Camaro, but getting ahead of myself. But the idea of the whole film is very interesting, and there's a little bit of kind of I would say a horror element involved. I don't know if you could call it that or not, but it was just a little bit frightening in places, just enough of a good scare, I thought. The Decepticons, their designs, I thought were just spectacular. I loved Shockwave just because he looked absolutely wicked, and he reminded me of a mechanical sandworm. Yeah, that engulfs everything in its path, basically. But I really enjoyed the sinister qualities of Shockwave, and of course, I thought that Sentinel Prime, voiced by Leonard Nimoy, he was very threatening and evil, and just ominous in the way that he did everything, and they did just a splendid job. And John Turturro, one of my favorite characters, he actually has a happy ending in the end. Well, I guess you could call it bittersweet. It was more comedic than anything else, but it was, I was saying it's about time at the very end with the cutscene, and I just thought it was great. And I liked the guy who played Wang. I think he was in The Hangover, both Hangovers, and he's been in a lot of different commercials, and he's just hysterical. I mean, just the way he moves, and I'm pretty sure that he is a really well-known comedian. If anyone knows, please tell me, because I really like this guy, and I'd love to see him in more films. So other than that, I think that Shia did his best job here. The woman who played his love interest, Carrie, ooh, she was smoking hot. And I hope that doesn't make me sound like I was gay or anything, but she really was smoking hot. And I just thought that she was sexy and just so much better than Megan Fox. Thank God it wasn't Megan Fox, but I absolutely love this movie. 4 stars, 5 if I could give it. 2 thumbs way up, through the roof. And I absolutely loved this movie and everything about it. And if you're a Transformers fan, definitely see it because it is worth your while. There was some objectionable language in it that I didn't care for. I mean, for little kids, I thought, why did they put that in there? But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's Hollywood. But it really wasn't that too terribly bad. If you have kids that are impressionable, then I wouldn't take them to see this movie because they might start using that kind of language, and yeah, I just don't think that is proper. But I guess that makes me kind of a prude. But beyond that, I really love this movie, and I would see it again in a heartbeat just because it was so much fun. And I'm hoping that I can put it as part of my media list in the future. So go and see it because I think that it's probably the best action adventure this whole summer. Well, I still haven't seen Captain America, so I don't know if it's going to be better than that or not. But as far as I'm concerned, Transformers: Dark of the Moon, best film of the summer. It's awesome.